Hey, all you addicts, before we get this podcast started, I got a couple quick announcements that I wanted to let you guys know about. First off, we have our summer merch drop coming. June 28th on the website, summer merch drop's launching. Tons of limited edition lures, tons of new merch, apparel, hats, you name it. There's some really, really cool stuff in this drop, guys. So mark your calendars, June 28th. And the second announcement before we get into the podcast is July 1st, guys. We have an Addicted Bash at Les Schwab in Salem on Mission Street. July 1st, Addicted Bash, Les Schwab in Salem on Mission Street. So mark your calendars. It's going to be a fun time. I'm going to be giving a fishing seminar on plunking. And then Cameron, Popoff, Jason, and Big Dave are going to be talking about salmon fishing. Whole bunch about salmon fishing. They're going to cover an array of topics. But like I said, mark your calendars, July 1st. All right, boys and girls, let's get into the podcast. Hey, everyone out there. Thank you so much for tuning into another Addicted Fishing podcast. We're getting consistent with it, I feel like. This is number two that we've recorded in a row. Yeah. We're making it. Well, today's a good one. Today's going to be real fired up because today, guys, we're going to talk all about etiquette. Etiquette in fishing as it pertains to the river, the big river, the small river. Might even touch on some social media etiquette. And Jason's pissed.
Oh, he wants heads rolling.
I wouldn't say I'm pissed. I'm just disappointed.
He's disappointed. So before we get into it, we got to give a huge shout out to Stevens Marine. Stevens Marine sponsoring today's podcast, guys. As you guys know, we love Stevens Marine. We bought our Luma welds there. Cameron just got a Columbia XL from Stevens Marine. And I ordered a brand new one as well. I got a 24-foot coming.
Smart
I'm going to be out there just punking Jason in it.
It's all right. That's all right. I'll take it.
1 foot-itis.
Yeah.
Anyway, shout out Stevens Marine. You guys, they do everything from boat builds to service to if you want to get a pontoon boat, motor installs. They're the largest Mercury dealer in the country, so they can get you really good deals on Mercuries, especially if you're in the region. So, yeah, shout out Stevens Marine. And what are you doing here, bro? Someone just walked in on me. Surprise. So, yeah, guys, we're into this podcast. We're going to talk etiquette.
Yeah, you just got done with your Springer season. It's still kind of going.
I have one more day, and I'm taking Ben.
So you're not catching anything?
I straight up told him, I'm like, hey, man, like, we got to take advantage this first hour of fishing.
So get there at 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah, not quite that extreme, but I mean, still pretty extreme.
2.
Not quite that. But yeah, no, you get the gist. You know, we're literally.
Oh, fail on Cameron's part. How many of you guys heard that?
It's probably the phone call we wanted to.
Womp womp.
Is it Nelson?
It was.
Oh, just go off the podcast and answer it. We'll talk. Just come back in. We're losing Cam for a sec. He's got an important phone call. Actually, come step in. We got a special guest coming in right now. We got a special guest coming into the Addicted Fishing podcast.
The guy.
This is a
pro guy.
This is a great opportunity for us to mention something that we have not mentioned on the Addicted Fishing podcast, which is we have relaunched the Addicted Hunting podcast, guys.
Yep.
And our buddy just happened to walk in tonight and say hi.
Yeah.
Mr. John, Farmer John's in the
guys.
building.
Yep, we're here. We're back.
What are you doing here tonight?
I had a dentist appointment. So
Ah.
I was just in the neighborhood and was like, oh, I'm going to surprise them, see what they're doing.
I was literally going to text you because I was going to ask you if there's any way you could get a couple days off. So I was going to text you that. And then I was like, I'll just talk to him here on Thursday. But now you're here, so now I'm going to talk to you here.
We're here now.
See if I can talk you into taking some days off.
Bro, it's ridiculous.
I
Yeah.
have to be on my tippy toes on this.
So seriously though, guys, check out the Addicted Hunting podcast. We relaunched. We've already launched 9 episodes. We're 9 episodes in. We have episodes coming out every single Tuesday at 8 or 9 a.m.
8 a.m., I think.
Yeah, 8 a.m. on Tuesdays, guys. Every single morning for you guys. Listen to while you're at work or do whatever. But I think you guys are really going to like it if you're into hunting, you're into the outdoors. Check it out. Just go to, it's on Spotify, it's on Amazon, it's on Apple, it's on all the different platforms, including if you want to watch the video, it's on YouTube. So
Yeah, and it's not specified to any hunter. Like, it kind of covers basis on all kinds of hunting. So
yeah,
it's not just for the Northwest area. It's kind of all over because we hunt all over. So
and we plan on bringing in a bunch of guests. We've already had a few guests in, and we got some more really exciting ones. We plan on having Jason in. That's one of the things that we were talking about is just trying to have our buddies in. You know, I feel like a lot of podcasts are always trying to get these like big famous, badass hunters in. But to me, dude, some of the best hunters in the world are just these guys that are low key, your buddies, you know, your buddies. So it'll be fun to get some of those guys in and chat about, and they all have really cool stories. So
Tons
feel like
of stories.
All of us have cool stories.
Yeah.
At least one that's just blows your mind.
yeah, you sound like you just went to the dentist.
Yeah.
What were you getting done? A little cavity action?
No, just some gum stuff. Yeah. I cleaned out a bunch
I
of
hate
stuff.
the dentist, dude.
I do too. I'm not a big fan.
No, I hate it. I didn't go for like 20 years. I didn't go to the dentist for like 20 years, and then I went and I had like 4 cavities, and he's like, I think I can like, do some stuff to your teeth to make them look nicer if you want. So I did like $13,000 in work and I had like a big tooth right here that was all pointy. I had it shaved down and a cap put on it, and I just had them kind of like, I don't have the greatest teeth, but I was like, I don't want to spend $100,000, but can I spend like under $20,000 and you just make them look at least like manageable? And he's like, oh yeah, I can do that. So he did it.
Yeah,
Made
that's
him
kind of where
nice.
I'm at right now. I'm like, I didn't go for a long time. I'm like, I need to get stuff done.
Yeah.
Just because. Speaking of which, look at your hair, dude.
I
It's
know.
all lopped off.
Fly.
Cut it off, man.
Looks like he's lost some weight again. All that rowing on the river.
Yep,
Back to the
definitely.
big boat, though.
Yeah,
You're gonna
Back
get
to
all
fat
back.
guy season.
the tiller 20 is coming back.
Tiller 20.
Coming back.
But tonight, guys, we're gonna talk fishing etiquette. So that's kind of the subject for tonight, John. And I think, Jason, why don't you just start? Do you want to start with social media before we get into the actual river stuff, or should we talk river stuff first?
Yeah, let's start with social media. I just want to touch on a couple of things, and mainly just the bashing and in the comments of people's posts. Like, I see it every day in the forum. Like, somebody will catch this is my first fish, blah blah blah, or here just posting a picture, like not wanting any clout or anything, just posting a picture because they're proud of it.
Mm-hmm.
And there's these people in the comments that are just,
Always have some asshole to say.
dude, it's absurd. I think it's just it's insane. I think
that
it's
we have
so
to remember,
rude.
what you should always remember, guys, and this is my biggest piece of advice to people out there: everyone starts somewhere. Like, not everyone's some big badass fisherman, catches all chromers and all. Like, dude, some guy goes to the river and catches his first salmon. If it's brown, he's gonna be stoked whether it's brown, chrome, green, orange. He doesn't care.
And let's be honest, it probably pulled pretty hard, so you'd probably be stoked on it too.
Yeah. I've never understood it either. It seems like we get, it's just the nature. The unfortunate thing is it's not just our forum. It's just the nature of being online.
Oh,
on the
for sure.
internet. Like,
Yeah.
As someone who's started a fishing brand and been doing this for 16, 17 years now, dude, the amount of stuff that people have said to me or said about me or commented on our videos or whatever, dude, it's wild.
It's crazy.
It's wild.
It's like,
And-
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I've had a handful of people, over the years that have, tried to bring me down and all that. So
Yeah.
it's just crazy to me. And I think to myself, I'm like, and you have actually kind of instilled this in me. It's like, dude, who cares what other people think, as long as you are doing what you love to do and you're not doing anything wrong or anything like that. Who cares? You live in their head rent free. Let that happen.
Exactly.
Dude, there's like a favorite quote I love to say. It's like, it's lonely at the top.
Yeah.
It's true though. Like,
No, dude.
it's like jealousy's a heck of a thing, and like, it's lonely at the top. It's hard to be someone that's like, someone can't sit there and congratulate you. They have to bash you to feel better about themselves. And
Yeah,
it's like,
dude, it's
you can't let that
crazy.
stuff get to you.
Every successful person, if you look at anyone from Michael Jordan to Floyd Mayweather to Kobe Bryant to some of the most famous singers, rappers, anyone in the world, our president, Donald Trump. I mean, you name it, dude. You're always going to have people that hate you.
Dude.
And that's just the reality of it. And you just have to, I've learned over the years that I just don't care. I just laugh. I love to comment exactly what you just said. It's just like, dude, I'm just loving it. This guy's thinking about me all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Imagine your life being that lame where you just think about other people all the time. Like you
Yeah.
think about their successes and what they're doing because your life is that lame.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Not sorry.
Yeah. And I think with the people online bashing people, I think honestly what it comes from, and this is coming from someone who can say, honestly, I used to be a little bit of a bully. Like I used to be, and I probably still am pretty hard on a lot of my friends and stuff. Like I like to take things I like to poke pretty hard, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And I think it comes from like a survival instinct. You know, it's like from the background that I grew up in, I was always on edge.
Yeah.
I was always like on defense mode. Like everywhere I went, every house I went into, even at night, when I slept in my room at my house, I literally slept on a rocking chair, sitting straight up so I could like immediately react or run or leave or do so if I had to. And I think that there's a, you know, me knowing the background I came from, I think that there's a lot of people in this world that come from that same background where they were either picked on a bunch, and now what the internet does is it gives this forum to where it doesn't matter if you're 850 pounds and the biggest loser in the world and you sit in a basement, the internet doesn't matter because you can say and do whatever you want. And I think that there's a lot of people that are just miserable in life and miserable with their own lives that they try to like
bring other people down.
Exactly.
Dude, this is like a therapy podcast.
Yeah, honestly. Yeah.
Well, it sucks that it has to be like that because like as an angling community, what I always never understand is like us as fishermen and anglers or hunters and outdoorsmen, like, dude, there ain't very many of us.
No.
We are a dying breed, so why bring down and bash the people that are the same like-minded people as you? If you want to go bash people, go to PETA's page and go argue with them, or go to the Wild Fish Society and go argue with them. Like, why do it to a fellow angler? That's what I've never understood. It's crazy to me.
Yep. It's because they fish the same river that they do, and they're fishing in the same hole that they do, and they want the hole to themselves because they were there first, and they've been doing it for 10 plus, 15 plus, 20 plus years. It's ridiculous.
It's really ridiculous, and I hope if anyone's listening out there is as sideways as this conversation's kind of gone, I think to bring it back full circle is like, you know, with social media, everyone comes from somewhere, guys. There's a lot of people out there that are just learning. And they're excited. They want to show you the fish that they caught because they're excited and they want to get praise for it. They're not doing it because they want to be bashed. So if you're listening and you care, try to be nice. Or even if you're hearing this, try to stick up for those people.
Yeah.
You know, try to get on there and stick up for them if there's guys bashing them.
Stemming off of the commenting, the bashing, there's a right time and place of when to post. Like, if you're
There's
like myself,
a little bit of a posting etiquette.
yeah, exactly. Like, let's just say if you're a guy like myself, you know, you use social media as a platform to advertise. I mean, it's just kind of the way of our world nowadays, to where your reach,
the nature of running a successful business.
yeah, your reach on social media is a lot more than just word of mouth from people that have gone with you, especially if you're just starting.
Yeah.
But there's definitely a way to go about that, you know, and especially on small systems where, you know, there's not a whole lot of water to fish on. You know, let's just, for an example, the fishery that I partake in every spring is a small river, and the last few years it's been a really low, clear water year, and the fish are in a handful of spots. And from that, you know, if you catch a fish and you post that picture and people know you and people recognize you, they're gonna know kind of where, at least in the general area that you're in, or the river that you fish. And yeah, it's going to bring more pressure. And that is something that, I mean, yeah, it's what
more etiquette to yourself, really.
It's more etiquette to, God, I don't even know what I'm
This
trying
is
to
what I
go
always
with this,
try to
but
say.
it's
Like,
just
it's in no
it's
one's.
just annoying.
If you're catching, here's the deal. Like, post your pictures, post your videos, right? Just wait till after the season. It's if you wait 3 weeks, a month to post a picture after you caught it, it's not going to do anything different than it would have done if you would have posted it immediately.
Thank you.
Like,
that is where I was trying to go with that, but I got so lost.
Yeah.
In furiousness.
Frustrated. Yeah, no, and and you really should. And the hard thing is Jason, and this is where I try a little bit to play devil's advocate, because you've been guiding for a couple years now. You know, you've had a little bit of an advantage with Addicted and some of the people that you're surrounded with.
For sure.
Some fishing guides that may be starting might not have that.
Yeah.
And social media might be how they book trips.
For sure.
It might be the only way that they book trips. And do you use it? And so my thing has always been like, it's a hard balance. It's like a really hard balance because those guys, you know, if they're a fishing guide, I want them to succeed. I like having fishing guides in the industry. I think fishing guides are some of the biggest advocates for our fisheries that we have. And we want those guys to succeed. And so you don't want to necessarily fault them for using the same platform that you're using.
No, absolutely not. Like I was saying, there's a certain way to go about that. And I think I've just seen it to where, you know, guys will and specifically for springer fishing, there is no report in the fishing industry that spreads faster than a springer report. And that's just one of the things that I've noticed in the last handful of years and sometimes
Part
it's
of the
not even
problem is
guides.
there's only like one or two fisheries. That's the biggest problem.
For sure.
You have guys coming from hundreds of miles, dude, to fish that river.
Yeah. And
Like,
and honestly, I'm not even going to say it's the guides that are posting every day. Yeah, that's like you were saying, that is an outlet for them to gain clientele and to get clients for, you know, their fisheries. And
well, I told you this back in the day. Like, me and Lonnie used to follow some of your buddies.
oh yeah,
And we would literally be like, the second they would post, we'd be like,
let's go.
time to go to the OP.
Yep.
Like, time to go to the OP.
I mean, and there's something to be said about that.
And I know other people do that
people
with
are
these.
doing that to you for sure. They're waiting to see what's posted.
But
because they
you're
know where
pretty
you're
light.
going.
You're pretty light about how you post. But I have seen some of your buddies posting like, got 2 seats open for springers, and people aren't stupid. Like, they know where that guy's fishing.
Yeah.
And if he's posting a picture with a gobble of eggs down the fish's throat, they're putting 2 and 2 together and going, oh, he's catching fish and he's on this river.
Yes.
So again, how do they do it then? That's my ask is like, you know, a fishing guide that's just getting started out. He's trying to do marketing. He's trying to get, how does he promote that fishery without blowing it up?
I would say the most useful advertisement that you can do in season would be just kind of like what you're saying is don't post an obvious picture of your boat in the background or any type of anything other than just the fish or yourself in the fish with a non-discreet or with a discreet background.
Yep.
That makes sense. It's hard to tell sometimes when you're, you know, you have something that's so recognizable somewhere in multiple different areas. Like, man, I don't know where this guy is fishing. It could be.
Yeah, no, you're right. That
fisheries.
makes sense. So just doing it a little bit more tasteful, not showing spots, not talking about spots, waiting for the clients or the people that are interested to call you, and then you can talk to them about it.
Yes.
That makes sense. Well, I think Cam's jumping back in, but thanks for jumping in for a sec, John, and playing fill in.
I was just listening to Jason talk about his picture spiel.
Okay. Yeah. Well, and as I said, guys, check out the Addicted Hunting podcast if you want to see more of Mr. Farmer John every Tuesday, 8 a.m.
That's right. It's good time on that. Good time on that channel too. I was listening in just this last little bit, and I'm just going to say it because it like drives me crazy because there is nothing on this earth
We already talked about this.
that blows up a river more than a desperate guide.
Yep.
Sorry.
We talked about this. But me and Jason were just trying to give a little bit of etiquette advice on how.
I walked in right where
Yeah.
you were doing the whole like, what else do you do?
Yeah.
Like these, I mean, because we'll get heat from guides and stuff, and I'll just say it. These like, I'll just use the terminology that seems to be pop-up guides that get all mad because there's an addicted video out there somewhere, and in turn are doing 10 times, 100 times more of the damage when they're like, book me for tomorrow. I got 2 steelhead today. Especially like after a river drops into shape and people still think it's muddy and stuff. Oh God, it's the worst. It's the worst. And they haven't been around long enough to even know, to even understand it.
Nope, they haven't. And no, so aside from guides, there's a lot of just clout chasing people out in the world that just need to post a picture because they have to feel relevant that check out this fish I just posted. This is sick. Like, yeah, it's cool. I
Keep
get
in
it.
mind, though,
But
Jason,
I like
and
those
listen
guys,
to me.
though.
I was that guy. You were that guy.
I still
Cam
am.
probably never was that guy.
I was
bullshit.
I mean, with your guide business.
I
but
still
you're-
am that guy. I like posting and I like going on Facebook and seeing other people post.
I was tasteful about it.
I wasn't.
I tried.
I posted I just posted pictures. I
There's
didn't care what people
maybe
thought.
a handful of photos on my social media where you could be like, oh, that was there.
Back in the
Unless
day,
you know.
I never even thought anything of it. Literally. I was like,
Well, there was
I'm
enough
just
fish
posting a
around. You
picture,
didn't.
like, I didn't think anything of it.
Yeah.
Like, now I do. Now I think, oh, okay, yeah, maybe don't show this in the
Okay,
background,
I'll
or
give
maybe
you an
don't do
example.
this.
Like the fishery you and I are going to go do tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like I've been real gatekeepy on that. But I'll do it for a while, but then I'll post it later on or like stuff like that. You have to be a little tap. But I mean, I get on the only time I get on Facebook is to look at fish pictures. Let's be honest. Like, isn't that what you do? Isn't that what you do? That's what you do it for. So without people posting, you're not going to see it. Right?
No, and I think you're right. I think there's a balance.
I know
think there's
guides
a,
that
Just
went.
do
I
it
know
tastefully.
I know guides that went from. I know guides that went from absolutely no name, and I'm not using it as a derogatory term, but no name, nobody that just decided to say, you know what, I don't give a crap what anybody else thinks. I'm going to post every day and turn themselves into absolute freaking mega. The dude everybody wanted to go and turned it around in like 2 years because the guy was fishy as heck. He didn't have to. He was able to prove that he was able to catch and fish. Now, granted, I will say probably wasn't doing it on very small tributaries and very like fisheries that can't really get crowded. But that's what we kind of do it for, isn't it not?
Well, my thing also is, and I keep saying this, and that's why I just don't feel like it should be. It's like, dude, all these little fisheries that you want to have to like 4 or 5 guys are the only dudes that fish them and know about them and no one else gets to fish them is not benefiting literally anyone. No one, not even you.
Like,
No,
because you will lose
absolutely
those
not.
fisheries eventually. You will lose them. Just like we've seen every fishery we've ever lost, it's because of that. Sorry, Clint, you'll have to bleep that. Like, it's literally because of that, because there's no effort on the fishery or the state just eliminates it.
Oh,
'cause they're
there's
stupid.
plenty.
Well, we
of
talked about that
effort.
in the previous podcast. We were talking about our, those. I'll say it. Those South Fork Toodle Summer Steel. They're not going to be there anymore.
I'll give you an example. Your buddy Griffin's fishery. Those guys love to protect up there. That's about to happen. That little summer fishery. That's very like tight knit. No one wants to post pictures. No one wants to have videos. No one wants to talk about it. And there's like 4 or 5 guides that are like owning that fishery.
We just talked about
Dude,
this in a
not
live feed
even
on the
that
Oregon
many.
coast.
But what I'm saying is, but what I'm saying is like that is not benefiting anyone. Like I know he thinks it is. Like, ooh, I'm booking my trips and I'm the only one on this river. That will go away, and then he won't have a fishery to fish anymore.
Yeah.
So it's like that's why I'm trying to say is I get what you're saying, but what is the balance that you strike? Because like we have to promote fishing and promote fisheries and promote people going out.
The balance that you strike is within yourself, and you basically say like, I don't care who shows up to this river today. Like, I'm a professional.
I'll get
I know
my fish.
how I know how to catch them, and I'm going to get mine.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it now. Because like you're right. Because and it's funny.
The fisheries that get the most opportunity are the ones that have the most people on them. Like those are the ones that the state and everyone puts the most attention on.
They will you will lose. They will eventually have that cost benefit, even though they don't do it anywhere else and they get rid of these hatcheries, whatever. But like that losing that cost benefit piece, the benefit being, thousands of angler trips when they're planting, 50,000 fish on them or whatever like that. If you lose those 50,000 angler trips, then you're not gonna have much leg to stand on when the state wants to come and cut your fishery.
Yeah.
It's funny too, but
that's why I'm trying to play
you
devil's advocate.
you also have to go back to this because I know
I haven't posted a fish picture in literally years. Like I barely ever post them.
I know
unless
a
I'm
bunch of
using it
guides,
to post a
especially
video.
in your neck of the woods, that they're all showing up, and I'll say they're all showing up because I was like the second guy in the region even to run a raft, and they're all showing up and getting pissy at each other. And it's like, I know this other fishery that none of you guys even freaking know about. And it's a place that they throw a bunch of springers in. And my buddy Joe, I'll just say, Joe Longy, has fished it for 25 years. He built the roads up there. The guy's like 90 years old. And now, even up there, there's boats and boats and boats and boats and boats showing up. But there's been this one guide there for 20 years. And he is kind of like, I'll say, the king of that kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
And he's the first guy to bitch about other people showing up. He is the first guy. I like the guy too. Like I'm buddies with him, but like he is the first guy to be the crotchety old. Oh, this guy. I'm like, and I always have to ask him, like, did you forget that you've taken literally hundreds of people up here over the last 20 years? You don't think any of them talked? You don't think any of them had a great day, caught 6 springers with you, and then left? And even though you didn't post a picture online, like
they
didn't
told
go tell their buddies,
Yeah,
like it's ridiculous.
That's what I always tell Nick and
guide.
Dave. That's what I always tell Nick and Dave
Right.
about their rivers. It's like,
out of everybody on the face of the earth, those two better not say a damn word about overcrowding rivers.
yeah, no, they won't.
Oh.
They won't. They don't care. They know.
That's the truth. But just the fact that that other guide was just there in participating in that fishery, and he gets along great with the locals and stuff like that. But then it's like, you have to have some self-awareness. Like, that's what we're doing. That's what we do, like you say, in the industry. That's what we do as professionals.
this
that's
is
what
my
we do as
biggest thing.
guides, and that is just the way it is, or we start.
We ain't gaining fisheries. We're doing nothing but losing them. And so we need fishermen to be fishing these fisheries and being successful, period. I do not care what anyone says.
But we all,
Don't listen to me.
but I guess
We have to. We have to have people fishing them. Like,
but the other part of it too is maybe the part that I missed while I was downstairs was that we also all have to figure it out how to play nice in the sandbox
For
too.
sure.
And you can't have a bunch of just. I think the guys that we think are just being straight D-bags on the river and like posting and stuff like that, we have to forget that. I mean, for instance, how many trips have you ran this year? How many people have you taken down just a river? How many now have you done in the last 4 years? Like, okay, yeah. You don't, and how many of those
he
guys
spawned a couple guides.
Yeah, you've spawned some guys. I know I've spawned a bunch of guides. I'm just saying, like, it is just kind of.
I'm agreeing with you, Jason.
Bro.
I'm just trying to play devil's advocate because
No,
I agree.
I-
The way I post, you know how I do it. I don't do it. I do it very tastefully as
And
well.
that's all I'm
And I
trying
get
to
what
get
you're
through
trying to
is
say,
just
but-
to do it tastefully. Do it without an obvious bridge in the background. Do it without an obvious boat ramp in the background.
But those pictures, I don't think are bringing people those rivers, dude.
I beg to differ.
I don't, because there's only 2 places to go freaking fishing.
Well, not even just that.
So
Let's
they're
fall
they're
fishery,
guessing
for
where that
instance.
guide is posting them and doing it. I think you got to look at. I think
it's not even just guys. It's
you're
every
not-
general.
yeah, right,
it's the
right.
general
People
public as
aren't
well.
fooling anybody anymore. When there's 3 spots that they can go,
That's what I
catch
was trying to say.
springer.
Like,
There's just you're not full. Maybe winter steelhead, especially wilds when they're just scattered to the wind and there's like 25 rivers you can go fish within 2 hours of here.
I mean,
like,
where are you catching a
that's a little bit-
tributary springer right now?
Yeah,
3 rivers in Washington, 4 if you count over east.
yeah. Okay, there you go.
And yeah.
My first thing that I do when I see someone post like a nice smallie or a nice bass, I look where their hometown is and I go from there. It's like it's what people do.
No, I know that's what everyone does.
And but I just say I think some of these newer guys don't have, and I'm not saying Jason's one of them at all, but I'm just saying like these like really new guys that are all getting crotchety and getting. It's like, dude, you got to have some self-awareness. Like just you being a guide. Doing that is probably done more for bringing people that are teaching people how to fish it. And then you're also teaching people that don't know how to catch fish any other way other than going to that hole and catching them that way on that bait at that time of year. Like that is part of it.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt. There's no doubt. So yeah, Jason's frustrated now. He doesn't know what to say.
Blame it on the state. Don't
That's
blame it on the guy. Don't blame it on the
basically
guys
what it
posting.
comes
Blame
down
it on the
to.
state.
Yeah.
What it
blame
comes
it on
down
our
to.
fish managers that are absolutely sucking. I'm not talking the guys down in Region 5. I'm talking the policy drivers at frickin' the top.
Yeah.
Blame it on them. And fire everyone.
What'd you say? Cut the fat at the top?
Yep. Start at the top, work your way down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, moral of the story to bring that conversation full circle is we are all in agreement of promoting fisheries and getting people excited about fishing and helping people be successful. Just do it in a tasteful way. Maybe wait a week or 2 after the fishery's over.
Yeah, winter steelhead season, I wait till things blow out. I post some.
Particularly on tributary style fisheries that are like low-key, tight-knit fisheries. Yeah. That's Jason's advice. My advice is post whatever you want and even put the river name in the description if you want.
Are we going to go river name soon? Are we going to river name soon? Are we switching addicted
Dude, I'm
over?
thinking about it.
Just doing report-based stuff?
I'm thinking about it, dude. I'm thinking about changing the whole thing. We need something fresh into Addicted. What do you guys think listening?
Let's do it.
Should we start talking
Fire
about everywhere
well.
we're fishing and showing
Man,
everything.
if you guys only knew how good.
If you guys
That spring
thought we
Chinook
blew
run-
up rivers now,
just wait,
just freaking wait.
dude. You guys are gonna have an
You
opportunity.
have
You guys are gonna
absolutely no idea what is coming.
Yeah, you guys are going to have an opportunity to sign up. It's going to be $599 a month. We're going to give you exclusive access to a lot of information. It's coming soon. $599 a month. What? Yeah, everyone's river locations, boat ramp launches,
And
baits they're using.
And you know, I'm going to sell out first, Marlon. Upper East Fork for you.
Perfect. Whatever we need.
I was like, wait a second, damn it.
Whatever. I think at $599, I think at $600 a month, we'll have a very exclusive, tight knit group of people anyway.
Fair.
So, I'm totally joking, guys. We're not doing that.
But you can take a guided trip on those rivers for $250 and learn everything you need to know to catch
Okay,
them.
well, this podcast, it was supposed to be about social media etiquette and river etiquette, has now been 45 minutes of social media etiquette.
And that's fine. We can
And we didn't
save-
even really cover all the social media stuff.
No, but we can save river etiquette for another one.
Do another one?
Yeah.
Should we just end this one right now and do a 30-minute river etiquette one and then knock out 3 podcasts in one day?
I don't know. Jason's fired up. He kind of got a little mad there. I feel like we could really get him tuned up on the next one.
On the river one?
I think,
All
we should
right,
keep
I think
it
we're going to do
flowing.
it, guys. We're going to keep this one. We got time to do another 30-minute podcast, so we're just going to do it, guys. So really appreciate all you guys listening. Thanks so much for tuning in and supporting Addicted. You know, we want to keep doing these podcasts and record a lot more of them. We know you guys love them, so we plan to do more of them. Thank you guys so much for listening. Until next time, we'll see you on the river.